I am 2 days post-operative from my eyelid surgery. I don't know if you can see. Some people have asked me for more details about different symptoms that I have and what I'm doing about them. So recently I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disorder called Sicca syndrome. It is the same thing as Sjogren's syndrome, but without the rheumatoid arthritis. The symptoms of that are dryness, basically dry eyes, dry mouth, dry skin. And it's not just like dry, but it is to an extreme. So like I haven't cried in over a year because my tears just aren't produced anymore. I had thought it was due to my brain kind of atrophy issues, thinking I just didn't have the emotions, but it turns out I have this disorder. So I went to an ophthalmologist and she found that I had some corneal abrasions due to the dry eyes, and that my blink was slow, and that my muscles around my eyes are so weak, the eyelids were drooping onto my lashes and making it difficult for me to open my eyes, and affecting my vision, affecting my tracking, or it appeared to be affecting my tracking. So she wanted to do this surgery, which is an upper eyelid surgery, to remove the skin, the excess skin from the eyelid, and kind of pull it off of my lashes so it's not so heavy. As I have breathing issues, I have a weak diaphragm. I'm not able to go under general anesthesia because anything that paralyzes the breathing muscle or affects the breathing muscle, I would be at risk for not being able to get off of a breathing machine then. So no general anesthesia allowed. So they had to do it under local. Dr. Shah, Vera, she's fabulous with Texas Neuro. She did it under local, and she stuck the needle in 3 places, each corner in the middle, on each eye. I had like 4 people holding me while she was doing it. She's like, it's gonna be like a bee sting, and it was like a killer bee sting. But and then the lidocaine kind of burns as it goes in, but then of course as soon as the medicine gets in there, it's all good. They were really good about letting me have my ventilator on the whole time because I had to lay flat. I am on a vent at night, a non-invasive ventilator to help me breathe. And they also understood that because of my breathing issues, you cannot give me oxygen direct. I have to get it flowing through my ventilator. Otherwise, I won't be able to expel my CO2. So they were really great about understanding the situation, and had my vent right next to me the whole time, had an anesthesiologist there with me the whole time, even though they didn't give me any anesthesia. So they did a great job at Oakwood Surgery Center, really caring and understanding my situation. They studied it, and I really felt safe there, so that was great. I checked in for the surgery, and these 2 lovely ladies at the reception desk called me back up to verify my birthday, because they said there is just no possible way I could possibly be 62 years old, and that must be a mistake. So that was a great way to start. Of course, I am 62. This is what 62 looks like. The Sicca syndrome is in addition to the motor neuron disease. It's not instead of. And that is one thing that my doctor, Sicca, who is at Mass General, had told me when she saw me last year, is that she believed that there's probably more than one disease process happening at the same time, and that's why my presentation is so bizarre. So I think she's right, and this is just one thing that we found. And it's interesting, ALS is not an autoimmune disorder, but from what I read, 47% of people with ALS will be diagnosed with an autoimmune disorder within a year of diagnosis, which is really bizarre. But my other doctor, Dr. Giraldi at the Synaptic Cure, said that she thinks that there is like a trigger that triggers the disease process, and possibly the same trigger that triggers ALS also triggers autoimmune disorders. So who knows, really, they're learning more every day about all this, and it's all new. Anyway, this is 2 days post-op. Hopefully it'll be perfect when it is all healed.